What's going on, everybody? This is Nick Lawson from Squad Sports. We're really excited to be supporting the Free Agent Friday series. A lot of great talent out there. Without further ado, this is the next free agent you should be signing with your sports team.
All right, we're back for another Free Agent Friday, and today I've got Luke McDermott with me. How's it going, Luke?
Doing well. How are you?
Doing good, man. Thanks for joining me. Um, let's jump in with and start with where you went to school. Any degrees that you received as well.
So I am actually a current senior at the University of Delaware, where I'm studying to get my bachelor's in sport management. So I'm almost there. I have 1 year left.
Man, so are you back on campus, or how is things with COVID regarding
Well,
college?
how things are working here is if you want to use any campus facility, you kind of have to get tested for it. But so I have a house off campus with a couple of my teammates. So I've been staying here because it's a lot easier to learn here than trying to do it back home with with everything going on there. So
What are your teammates? What's the team that you're part of?
I'm on the club rugby team here, where I am the
Okay,
current president of the team. So
nice. Nice. So what got you interested in getting into sports as a career?
so growing up, I realized that maybe professional sports wasn't for me, but I saw how there was a jobs in sports, and so growing up, sports has always been a big part of my life. Like even to this day, like I said, I play rugby still. So I would say that sports has overall just shaped me into who I've become today. So I'd like to continue that as I continue my career path and really just start to mold into who I can become.
So how about any internships have you done over the last, during your college here?
So I've interned with a few places for classes and stuff like that. So one internship I like to bring up is I interned with the student services and leadership part out of the athletic department, where the two biggest projects I did first semester was where I set up a 3v3 basketball tournament to raise alcohol awareness using the NCAA Choices Grant to pretty much just promote alcohol awareness, get a lot of students involved. So that was a good success. So I was kind of the main focal point behind setting all that up. And then I also would help find varsity athletes, volunteer opportunities around here so that they can connect with the community and just overall network with those who are going to be most likely coming to games.
Nice. Anything else after that, or even during it? I thought I saw you were with Living Sport a little bit.
Yeah, yes. So this past August, in the beginning of August, I actually had a great opportunity to travel down to Nashville, Tennessee, and Madison, Alabama, so that I could hear from a lot of sports professionals and really get their insight on their career path and really how things have been changing now with COVID, as well as we went down to Madison, Alabama, and we worked with the AA affiliate of the Los Angeles Angels, the Rocket City Trash Pandas, which is a great hands-on experience. I'd say it's my first, real big experience when it comes to getting a hands-on event management from a professional team.
Yeah, I saw a lot of the photos from that. Looked like you guys had a good time. Got a good variety of stuff, and the Trash Pandas is a cool logo. I love
Yeah.
that. Love that thing. So, and then how about I saw you were with the Eagles for a little bit. Doing
Yeah,
some.
so last semester, or well, last fall, I should say, I got the opportunity. I received an email saying to get a part of the game day staff. So I would go in every Sunday, and I was a part of the concierge staff. So I would have to dress up all fancy and be in all the luxury areas and speak to fans.
Nice.
Put on a good persona.
Yeah.
And so although it wasn't a behind the scenes kind of look at things, it was still nice to see how it was from being behind the scenes and not just being a fan, to see how even the concierge or the game day usher staff works.
There's so much that goes into it that most people don't even realize. So it's kind of cool you're like, wow.
Yeah. So that was a good experience to just see how many different little pieces go into making one big event happen, especially with the size of an NFL game.
What's the ideal role you'd be looking for when you get out of school?
So I used to think, so before the Living Sport trip and before a sports conference I attended, I used to think my end goal, my dream goal, was to be a sports agent or a general manager of a team one day, which although those are my dreams one day,
Mhm.
I haven't really shut anything out, just because I've seen so many different sides of things, and I've now opened my interest up to a lot more that I could see myself doing in the future. For example, entertainment, I could see a big thing. You know what I mean? So just like a lot of different aspects of
Yeah.
sports that I never really knew were out there before coming to college and really getting these hands-on experiences are now really like I could see myself like pursuing also. So I'm really not shut off to anything. I'm really open to any and all experiences that I could get.
What would you say is your biggest asset that you'll bring to a new position?
I would say for me personally, my biggest asset would be my adaptability. So I've always been growing up. I've always been able to just like if I'm thrown into a situation, be able to adapt quickly. Whether that be in the classroom, whether that be in sports. Like for example, I played high school football, so they would usually just throw me around in different positions. Like I would be like linebacker one week, they'd put me to like tight end, they put me to wide receiver if they needed it, like offensive line, even though I'm only like 5'10". But I would go in there and I would do my best, and like I would be able to like quickly learn on the fly. So I think my biggest asset would be like being able to just like go with the flow and just learn as we go instead of having to like stop and like try to stop everything around us to like learn one thing. I say it's my biggest asset. Yeah.
What's the biggest area you need to improve on?
I would say my biggest, like, I don't want to say weakness, but my place I could work on is definitely my confidence when it comes to reaching out to different people to ask questions. I think before the Living Sport trip, which has helped me a lot, and just like in general, I've been kind of afraid of those who are in the sports profession because I like before I learned all this, I would feel as though like they don't want to speak to just some college kid trying to, get them a job. But for me, it's more about learning their personal experiences and really hearing their side. So I think my big thing is I need to like build up my confidence more in order to like reach out to those and like really just try to put myself out there and like represent my brand better.
Yeah. I think you'll be shocked once you start reaching out to people, and, LinkedIn's a great place to really start developing some of those relationships and, hey, you got 10 or 15 minutes. I'm an aspiring, sports professional, blah, blah, blah. A lot of people will take the time. So definitely reach out with as many people as you can whenever you have time. I strongly suggest that. How would you define success?
I would say success for anyone really is, what makes you the happiest that you could possibly be, whether that be, at the top of a GM role or you're just like not that it's lesser, but like if you're in any other sports role as opposed to like the top, like general manager or like an owner of a team. Like I think if whatever you do brings you happiness, and like that really is your total success.
Are you open to moving outside of the Delaware area for your career? Or are you looking to stay in that region?
I would say I'm definitely open. I know the sports world is also always changing, and you can never really just try to settle yourself into one place. So I'm definitely open to relocation after I graduate from college in the spring, because I think a big thing is being able to quickly adapt, like I mentioned before, and like go as like we move. And obviously like finances I'd have to work out with my mom and stuff like that. Yeah, no, I'm definitely open to relocation if it can help me, just overall get better personally and, in the business world and all of that. So
do you need any more internships for your college, or are you pretty much set there?
So I do need one more. I'm taking it's called SPTM 464. So what I need to do is a 450-hour internship. Pretty much just getting a lot of hands-on experience, and kind of like that's my big, graduating, I guess, class, because it's 9 credits. So I've been openly searching for internships in the area to try to get my foot in the door and just like get that hands-on experience when it comes to college. So I definitely need that last one. So I'm openly searching for those.
Okay. Well, hopefully we can help you, find that as well. How about, all right, last thing, this is what I like to end with. Give us a fun personal fact about you.
I would say my fun fact is that I can sing. I've always been a big singer when it comes to just like, my friends always make me sing Dream On, because I used to hit like that high note at the end.
So can we hear something then? You can't say you're a singer and then not give us anything.
I guess. What do you want to hear?
Whatever your favorite thing is.
I guess I could do my iconic Dream On then. All right.
It doesn't have to be the whole song. It could just be like a little taste.
I'll do the last.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on.
Nice.
Thank you.
That's awesome, man.
Thank you. So that's that would be my fun fact, I guess.
So we're taking you with us when we go out for karaoke. You're
Yeah,
our
of course,
guy.
I'll be there.
Nice. Do you go out and do that a lot?
I have not. I actually haven't sang in a while. I kind of, sing just to myself nowadays.
In the shower?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
shower thing is the best. So
No, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Well, hey, appreciate you joining me. If nothing else, practice that the national anthem. Maybe we can get you out at one of the games for that. But no, I appreciate your time, and anything we could do to help, just definitely keep in touch with us.
yes, thank you very much for this opportunity. I really appreciate it.